What's happening in Spider-Man Brand New Day? So I went back and watched the trailer, and then I also rewatched the 90s animated Spider-Man to see if there's any similar patterns. But I'm gonna be telling y'all what I found, looking at people's theories, and just seeing what is happening in Spider-Man Brand New Day, because the trailer is confusing all of us. Let's start with the big main theory, the top main theory, Man-Spider. Is Spider-Man gonna be Man-Spider in Brand New Day? Do we want that? I don't think we want that. And it'd be cool. I'm open to it. But when you think of like, okay, I don't know if little kid me would want to see Spider-Man turn into a spider. That's just not cool. I don't like that. Maybe I'm just yapping. So in the trailer, they talk a lot about mutations and Spider-Man going through changes. He's getting organic webbing. It's just a lot of mutant stuff going on. But all I will say is when I rewatched the 90s animated Spider-Man, I noticed that like there's some similarities. Peter's mutation gets worse to the point where he literally stops being human. And in this trailer, we see similar signs. You know, Spider-Man's losing control. You know, he's losing his mind. We even see Punisher. Punisher's inside of that in those episodes. And he's hunting down Spider-Man. Oh, you see a lot of things similar to Brand New Day. You know, when I was watching, I was like thinking to myself, he's chasing Morbius, but what if in Brand New Day, it's Hulk instead? Or Jean Grey, if that's Sadie Sink's character. Here's what I think should go. If they do the Man-Spider route, they should do it. Since we have Scorpion, Peter should get stung by Scorpion, right? You know that comes with like illusions and stuff or hallucinations. You know, maybe he's fearing that he might become a spider in the movie because he's like, you know, getting stronger and stuff and getting organic webs. So when he gets stung, he starts to like, oh, I'm turning into a spider. I don't know. I think like Man-Spider should just be an illusion. Alright, so here's where it gets even crazier, right? Peter's wearing a lot of black. He's wearing a lot of black. You know, it's very dark. In the other Spider-Man movies, he's got a lot of colors on. He got blue, and this one he's got straight black. I don't see not one colorful shirt on. Maybe that's just the emotion of the film. You know, that could be that. Or, theory 2. What if this whole thing isn't about mutations, like specifically Peter Parker's mutations? What if this has to do with leading into symbiote? I wouldn't be surprised if Spider-Man died. I don't think they would do this, but I'm just saying if they went this route, it would be pretty cool, and I wouldn't be surprised. If he died, and then in the post-credit scene, came back to life, symbiote suit. A lot of people are saying, okay, how does that explain where the symbiote, like, why does he just get the symbiote all of a sudden? I think a lot of people just forgot the fact that Venom was in the universe at one point. Like, if we're gonna count Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield being inside of the multiverse and all that's canon, everything in No Way Home is canon to Brand New Day now. Like, there was a piece of Venom left inside of the universe, so you don't need to explain where the Venom thing, we've seen it. It came off the Eddie Brock from a different universe. Unfortunately, that's how Marvel did it, so there's no complaining. So if he just randomly gets the symbiote, it's no explanation on how he got it. I mean, the symbiote eventually found him, right? I don't know. Unless, because hold on, we gotta remember, Michael Mando was teasing Scorpion with Venom a lot. I forgot about that. He was teasing a lot. Like, you don't just put a certain version of your character. Like, you could have just put a regular Scorpion, regular post of Scorpion. He keeps putting Venom on there. He keeps putting, like, symbiote Scorpion. The Venom symbiote might be in this movie, and Scorpion might get it, and so will Spider-Man. Because I remember hearing about Spider-Man getting it in Secret Wars, like the symbiote. Yeah, and also in the trailer, there's shots where, like, his hand is black when he's in the cocoon. I don't understand, like, people are saying it's just a shadow, but I don't think shadows work like that. Like, when he's moving, I think the shadow's supposed to move too. I don't think it's supposed to, like, do that. Like, it's stuck there. But I will say his arm looks like super strong on the left though. Like, it looks like super like veiny compared to his other hand. Like, it looks weirder on his right hand. Why is it more like shiny and crystal over there? I don't know. And then the whole thing with the like the CGI part where people are talking about like, oh, it's CGI. He looks like he has a CGI suit. This could be the Man-Spider thing, right? But this could also be the symbiote. That's a crazy stretch right there. I'm not gonna lie. That is a crazy stretch. They could have just CGI'd out the symbiote suit. Like, that's what he has on. I mean, it explains why he would break the sword like that. He has on the symbiote suit. But moving on, we got theory 3. Evolve or Die storyline. Now, this is basically the Man-Spider storyline, less like crazy. There's still like horror like elements to it, like his arms, something going on with his arms. He gets like stingers and stuff. I feel like they would probably go this route because since it's much calmer, and I don't think it's like too crazy. I think he would get overly stronger. Like, it's the same things that are happening in here happens in the comics. He just goes into a cocoon, gets stronger, and that's pretty much it. But I also don't think that's all that's gonna happen. There's a lot of stuff like that has to happen in here. Like, he has to fight other villains. There's so much other things that's going on in this movie. The Hulk, Scorpion, and something has to happen for him to go into the cocoon like that. Like, he's not just gonna I mean, it's cool, but like, I don't know if he would just randomly start to feel a little dizzy and stuff. That's why it's a lot of I don't knows, bro. I don't know. And now the fourth final theory. What if all of these are connected? The man spider, symbiote, the evolution connects into one arc, aka the Morlun arc. I can see it, but I also can't see it. Morlun is a very scary villain. He's a pretty powerful Spider-Man villain. And he basically goes after Spider-Man. Spider-Man's mutating, all this stuff. Something's going on with his body, blah, blah, blah. Before anything could happen to Spider-Man, being sick and all that, Morlun basically, I don't know, Morlun beats him up, almost to death, and he gets into a hospital. Basically, I'm counting him as whatever kills him, okay? I forgot what happened, but yeah, basically, Spider-Man dies. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna introduce Morlun. Maybe it's possible another villain could take that role. Like I said, I heard Secret Wars, the symbiote suit is supposed to come, which means Spider-Man's supposed to have it before Secret Wars, which means he's got to get it in this movie, whether it's the post-credit scene or during the movie. That would set up Spider-Man 5 pretty good, because that means we would get to see Venom. That would set that up perfectly. I think that's so peak though, like him going, the grave site, him getting out with the symbiote suit. Oh my gosh, you know how crazy that would be? Like, okay, Spider-Man dies, yeah. But him getting out with the symbiote suit, you know how, bro, you're forgiven already, Marvel, that right there. You're forgiven, bro. Like, that's peak. You got it. But I also don't think it's probably gonna lead into Doomsday. There's probably gonna be some incursions or something. Probably some basic, the basic MCU way. Like, it's probably gonna be Spider-Man on a building or something, or him talking to somebody, and then an incursion happens, and then what's going on? And then it turns black. But you can't tell me that symbiote ending wouldn't be hard. Like, oh my gosh, look how I just cooked. Imagine the post-credit scene is like them showing another incursion happening. There's another Earth coming, it's an incursion. And they cut to a graveyard. And he comes, like, that would be insane. Oh my gosh, they need to hire me. That would be insane. It sets you up for both right there. Okay, he's got the symbiote suit and an incursion's happening. That's peak right there. But yeah, maybe Morlun can have an effect and connect all of them, all the theories into one. Or maybe it's just all of these are wrong. Like, not one of them is right. I don't know. We don't know. We have no clue. No clue. Let me know what theory you guys think is the most accurate. What you guys think, is gonna happen. What do you want to see mostly? Or what are your guys' theories? In the comments down below. I know I'm a Batman content creator, but I'm definitely gonna be talking about Spider-Man more. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about this whole thing. Me personally, I believe the man spider thing and the evolve or die, but also I do want the symbiote thing to happen. Hopefully we get more answers in the second trailer if they do make the second trailer. Once we get that second trailer, we're on it. We'll probably get that around May or June. But that's all I got for you guys today. Future Vengeance out.
Vengeance.